let's go to would you rather have Power Edition, a Quirk, Geass, Death Note, a Hunter's License, which I'm assuming comes with a Nen power because that was a requirement to really get one. A Grimoire and a stand.
Wait, real quick though, Loki. I mean, we can still pop on the condition that a hunter license you have Nen, but if I'm right, you still got a hunter's license just passing the exam, and then there's the second part which involved the Nen, right?
Which I thought.
Yeah, it's the second part of the actual exam itself. So I mean, they can't even do certain like missions without having that passing that second part, if I remember correctly. Like nobody's gonna hire.
So I still feel like it's.
All right. I mean, it wasn't a big.
I guess I'm saying this just basically just to interpret the intention of the post, because my guess is they meant to say Nen, but the hunter's license, I guess they were trying to say you should assume has Nen. Because other than that, there's no
license.
You just have hunter's license. Yeah, you just survived. Like Leario survived.
I mean, he survived. A hunter's license is kind of lit. It kind of just allow you to do whatever.
Yeah.
Right. Man, I want to go to Zimbabwe today.
Unlimited funds or some shit?
You said what?
My bad. Don't you have like unlimited funds with the hunter's license? Or like a good amount of money in the bank?
It was you could sell it for like crazy high money. But I don't think it naturally
that's because of a need. In this world, I don't think there's a need. But also, like, one, you can go anywhere. You got unrestricted access to places. And then I think it must count as any type of license, because Leorio, didn't he just become a doctor by getting one? Like, I don't know.
That's crazy.
Like, do you just like Brock can do anything?
No, I don't think so. I think he said to go to medical school for that. Like, that's wild. If that does that, that's crazy. It's just like, you just walk into a doc. Think of how wild that is. You just got the hunter's license, then you walk into a doctor's office. It's like, yeah, bro, I'm about to operate on this patient. Yeah, I mean, I got the hunter's license, so I'm good. Like, what? And that works? And they're like, yeah. But yeah, what do you guys want from me? I'm going for me personally, just because I don't want to put this decision on luck. Like I said on the post, I think it's smarter for me to go with either like a Death Note. Yeah, I think Death Note is really the only one here that doesn't put it up to chance for me, and then I'll figure out what to do with it when I get it. But everything else is too dependent on personality and all this other stuff, and I'm too scared I'm gonna get something shitty off that. So yeah.
See, I gotta go with a Geass because I feel like it's the most reward for the least like cost. Because like a Death Note, if a Death Note is real, then that instantly makes God real. Because they like, yo, if you use this bitch, you damn your soul. So I'm like, if a Death Note real, I'm going to church. That's one. Wow. I'm out, bro. Like I'm done. I'm living the life of Christ, nigga. Like, but I gotta go with Geass because, like, except for like one nigga, nobody had negative like backdraws from it. I think that one nigga was just like a cluck to begin with. And then, like, the powers are all powerful. They not, like, overly flashy, so I could live a regular life and niggas would never know. And if I got Lelouch's Geass, I would just be like, what, nigga? I would just live my best life. Then nobody could stop me. I wouldn't try and take over the world like that fucking psycho, but I'd definitely be rich. I'd be rich as fuck. I'd be living my best life. Y'all be like, damn, did Player 5 hit the lotto? Yeah, that's why I tell niggas, yeah.
I mean, like, Geass is still random, though. Don't forget. I mean, like, there are a decent amount out
all
there.
Of the Geass that we've seen, they all been like decent.
Yeah, only one nigga had a shitty Geass, and that dude was low key kind of like on crack. Like, it could have been the crack that did that to him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, most Geass were strong as fuck. So, you know.
I personally would get a stand for low-key, kind of the same reasons as you said, but I guess I just have more faith in my personality that it'll be decent-ish, I guess. Like the biggest thing about, at least for a stand, I mean, Geass pretty much again has like the same argument, but for a stand, no one can see your stand other than other stand users. So if like another condition with all this going on is that like you're the only one in the world to have what you pick, then I think a stand would definitely be beneficial, where whatever pluses I get from having a stand, no one would notice. But so I don't know. I guess I'm just willing to gamble like that. So I'm ready.
I can't stand saying weird shit to me.
I mean, they don't. Wait, do they all talk? I mean, they don't all talk to you, though. So.
No, they don't all talk. Yeah, some motherfuckers just don't say anything. It just be there.
I'll stand to be like, go in raw, nigga, do it.
Oh wow. Shit, all right. Yeah, yours probably would talk. If you got your motherfucker definitely talk. It'd probably be called caveman. It just allows you to pick up rocks. Like that's it.
But the rocks go hard. Strongest stand out here. Though. That's gonna be the strongest stand though.
Oh yeah, he can instantly produce a rock like of any size. He just that's the power. Just boom, instantly produce rock of any size.
He did.
It's
a tough one for me. Shit.
I'm excited in my fucking JoJo stances.
I feel like no one's picking Quirk though, right?
I wouldn't pick Quirk. Like, that's too risky. You may get the shittiest. Yeah. You may get Mirio's power where like you might die if you step in between a rock or something or some shit like that.
Or you just get a chicken head.
Yes.
It definitely seems like the risk. Yeah, the risk benefit to Quirk is like the worst here of all the ones. Like, because the risk of getting a shitty Quirk far out the Quirk you will get. Plus, even if you got a powerful Quirk, it likely won't even be that powerful.
True.
Like you still have some limitation. So,
I mean, honestly, I think I wouldn't mind any of them except for like, I wouldn't want a Quirk. I wouldn't want a Death Note either because like, I don't really want to kill people. That's all a Death Note does is you kill people. True. To me, it's what I think the Geass probably like Player 5 said, it's probably the best for like a real world kind of thing where you just walking around chilling, you get rich and nobody would know. Some shit like that. Hunter license is various too though. That's scary too. You may get what's the guy that got killed by Pito?
Kite?
Yeah, Kite. Imagine if you get Kite's power. I'll be pissed. Like, I don't want that goofy ass shit. The clown gun, whatever. That shit was dumb.
Yeah.
A Grimoire would be decent.
No, my thing is... Yeah. I got a question, though. Because I do have technically royal blood from Africa, does that mean my Grimoire is going to be, like, OP?
Big facts. So
that might be my second choice.
5 leaves, bro.
Yeah. So I do got a little royal blood in there. That's not funny.
I mean, any Grimoire is gonna be good.
So that would be my second choice, anyway. But it's still risky. Huh?
No, I don't think Grimoire is risky at all. Like, I mean, who has the worst power that we know of?
No, I mean the biggest thing about Grimoire.
No, my thing is like getting a magic that you don't fuck with. That's my thing. Like, because you could be like a Black Bull nigga where you get a magic that is actually OP but is shitty on the outside. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't realize that like, oh, I could take like the fucking Nero. I just unlocked shit. Like that's cool in the regular world, but it was like, yeah, all right.
Oh, I thought we talking about like having the powers in the regular world. That's what I'm saying. It wouldn't be like a downside. Even if you have a magic you don't really like, you still have a magic at the end of the day.
I was thinking like, what if? See, I didn't think of it as like I having it. I think about like, what if the basically was like in power? Like, oh, I got a Grimoire, but like maybe not everybody, but most people. There's other people with Grimoires basically. So I'm like, oh, how much does this actually help me if the world is still like the same, but everybody has a Grimoire now?
Like, so, I mean, well, that's actually a big deal, though. Like, if we pop that condition on where it's like whatever we pick, every other person gets 2. I low key, I don't know if I want to stand anymore either after all. So, I mean, that's actually a good question.
Grimoire gives me a shot.
I'm gonna go Hunter
shot and Death Note.
Yeah, same. If we hop on the condition that everybody has what we pick, I'd rather have hunter license too.
It's definitely
two things.
Go ahead.
One thing I want to say, I would definitely, if everybody got what I picked, I would definitely still go Geass because I don't think Geasses affect other Geasses. So, like, I know I'm not about to get fucked over by this nigga. Second thing, I was like, question. Would y'all think change if it was like this? Instead of the whole world gets it, you just know 1,000 people are going to get to pick from this list. 1,000 people going to be in the world with one of these powers, and you don't know which one.
Ooh.
Does that change what you pick?
It does.
1,000.
If it's 1,000, it does. I pick Grimoire because that can still even the playing field. Death Note, I just can't run the risk to compete with other goofy ass niggas because I basically could get the Death Note and just never use it. You feel what I'm saying? But if I get it and then other niggas get it, now there's somebody who's gonna make the deal to see niggas' names.
1,000 niggas.
You know what I'm saying? Like all that extra.
1,000 niggas get to choose. So you could pick a Grimoire, but a nigga could pick a Death Note.
Oh, you mean like that? Okay, yeah, I'm still picking Death Note then.
You bugging, bro.
Can I choose?
Nah, I'd have hunter license still. Yeah.
Can I choose like which Grimoire I get?
No.
Oh damn.
You don't. The only thing you get to choose is which power.
You said I do?
No, the only thing you get to choose is which power. You don't get to choose your stand, your Grimoire, your Quirk, your Geass.
None.
Yeah.
I mean, you still get it, which is why
none of these niggas know, right? That I have
they
it.
wouldn't know.
Yeah, they don't know you. They don't know you.
Like we just know. Yeah, but they know 1,000 people did get this power. Like everybody who basically got this knows somebody else got it. But don't know. Yeah, I definitely pick Death Note. I can stay straight incognito. Fuck that. You don't want to know?
No, I go hunter license because I mean, if they don't know, someone with a Death Note, how they gonna find me out of 7-8 billion people? They don't know.
Right.
The hunter license, bro. You know they get that hunter internet and get the.
Wait, that's fact. Yeah. Wait, but who all has access to it though? It should just be hunters though, right?
Yeah, only hunters have access.
Yeah. I mean, that alone might be good enough. But then if I got a good power too, yeah, I'll take that.
I'm still sticking with the Geass, bro. Like, it's a gamble at this point now that other people got it. But if I get a lit one, which in case of a Geass is like a 9 in 10 chance of getting a lit one, like, most of these niggas still can stop me. Like, let's say, for example, if I got Lelouch's Geass, like, what do you do? Oh, you got a Death Note? I'll never write my name in your Death Note again. Boom. You'll never write it, no matter what. You got a license, hey, nigga, never look for me again. Boom, you're never looking for me.
But you have to figure out that I had the Death Note.
See, again, are you saying that the goal is to kill each other? If that's the case,
I mean, I don't know what niggas gonna do. It's 1,000 random niggas. They might kill you, they might not. Y'all might never see.
That's my thing. When you go to 1,000, somebody out. Because first of all, my thing is I already know when he said 1,000, there's gonna be some goofy My Hero fanboy that goes, I pick Quirk, and then end up with big ears and be like, fuck. So there's definitely somebody who's going to pick like one of these crazy ones. Out of 1,000 people, just think about how many stupid people are in the world, bro. Somebody is going to do some dumb shit with their power.
True.
All I'm saying is, racist nigga to get a Death Note and it's over. Black niggas get to falling everywhere. Now you gotta take your shit and say it to black people, bro. That's an obligation.
Yeah, I gotta open up my book, bro. I gotta hunt that nigga for sure.
Exactly.
Wow.
You're not gonna find him though. That's gonna be tough. That's why the hunter license
gonna come in handy. Hunter's license.
Hunter license probably gonna know that shit have that shit online. They gonna know who it is.
But I mean, that's the benefit too, though, because if 1,000 people have it, like in the hunter's license, that's probably the best case to create a community. I think because Geass, like, it's going to be too hard to find out who that person is unless you have a Geass that lets you find that. Death Note, like I said, I would only really know maybe if I got the eyes. but probably not. But hunter's license, since you get that internet and everything, and you have all these access to connections, that's probably the one power where everybody who picked that will likely form some sort of like a clan to do shit because y'all have access to each other.
Like with the Grimoire, you really don't know what you could get, bro. Like you could get like iron magic, and now you can find any nigga around who's iron in blood. Like them niggas be getting wild with them Grimoires.
Bro, you end up with the Emperor's power, and you just like control time. I mean,
there's potential with that with almost everyone though. I'm sure there's like an end with time control to a degree. Besides Death Note and probably Quirk, like maybe there's a Quirk out there with time too, but it's probably shitty.
Well, I mean, the actual powers for Quirk is risky too.
There was
there's like a lot of niggas with not Quirks. I mean, like with Nen, a lot of niggas with Nen got shitty powers. Like it's risky for that too. Like a power wise.
But that's the other issue though.
I mean, you still get like your basic physical power boost with Nen though. So I mean, like as far as like a regular fight, like you ain't losing. Like if someone just tries to step to you,
for sure,
it's a wrap. And plus, I mean, like I think like literally all your physical aspects get better with Nen. So like just doing day-to-day ish, Gucci.
But I think like with the hunter's license and the Grimoire, the part that I might have skipped over the training aspect, because Grimoire, you're not going to start off OP. You're going to have to grind it out, which means that even if you got like an OP spell book, you still got to work to get more spells, which means you run the risk of like revealing yourself kind of thing. My goal is to not reveal myself as much as possible because you don't know who wants to smoke once they find out you have it. So that's my thing. And then with Nen, you might be able to still grow without being as obvious, but I still think you need growth there. It seems like Geass and Death Note are the two where you just kind of get it. Like it doesn't get stronger over time. Like you know everything you can and can't do with it at that moment.
I will say the only issue I have with the Death Note is like a nigga could relieve that off of you. Like a regular nigga with a pistol could be like, I need you know what I'm saying? Like now you regular now. Like you just a regular nigga with half your lifespan. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the part that's scary for me. I could drop that bitch like into a sewer, and for me, a regular nigga, like that's gone. My power gone now. Like I ain't.
And don't you lose your memories? Like if somebody like takes possession of it too?
I think so. Yeah. Take possession. You lose your
because he did that whole finesse with it
himself, right?
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah.
Whoop.
Yeah. My thing, there's still money making opportunities with the Death Note though. You could be an assassin.
True.
Hey, give me a death laptop, bro. Fuck that. Like,
I need a Death Note chip. Technology. Yeah, no, I need a chip that just gets installed into my body, and then I can just kind of like think of it and it happens.
No, that's busted.
Yeah, that's too.
That's not busted. That's actually super fucked up. What if you accidentally think about somebody like, damn, I want to kill this motherfucker. Oops. And
no, I mean, I'm saying they actually
die. That's fucked up. But yeah, it's on the Quirk power thing.
No, hunter license and stand still good for me.
Yeah, I'll still go hunter license.
I think unanimously Quirk is the worst to pick. I think that's what we got.
True.
So this whole list
is too random. Too random.
Yeah.
It's like, what if you wake up as like that Code Geass nigga, like the bird talking to nigga? Like, why am I ugly? Why did I have to be ugly for this?
It changes their appearance too much. Like, also, that's scary.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But bird, I'll be so mad if I had a chicken head, boy. I'll be hot.
All right.